What to do? I'm Mefesto, and today I got a Dynamax-less OU live. And in the past couple of days, Showdown hasn't been working too well. I was also quite busy trying to free up some time so that I can bring you as many streams as possible during the holiday season. Because it's almost Christmas, you know, I'll be producing a lot more content, specifically stream-wise. So you make sure to follow me on Twitch. For example, yesterday I streamed for almost 4 hours. And we've been using this particular team, and we won every single game and got only one loss. The ladder was a little bit broken though, so even though I was playing in my 1500s account, I was still getting quite bad people, so maybe that's one of the reasons, but we'll see. Let's get this video to 25 likes, and then you will be able to get the next Pokemon Showdown live right away. That's what we're going to be doing nowadays, because I'm going to be recording a bunch of videos at the same time, but just stacking up on them and all that stuff. So let's see, let me show you this stuff. So this team is a mix of a bunch of ways of having speed control. So this team, you see we got our little friend here. We got our little Mafia cat. She wants to interrupt the recording all the time. Whenever I turn on the neon lights, she goes crazy, man. I don't know. So what do we have? We have a Trick Room Psychic Terrain team. There are two variants, but this one is probably a bit better. And this Trick Room Psychic Terrain team is actually pretty interesting. I kind of like the fact that you do not have to rely on one way of speed control. So what you could do is you could break through the team, so we don't even need... Actually, I'm not going to change it because you cannot Gigantamax anyway. You can break through the team as essentially, you know, initially with Trick Room users. This team doesn't have too many Trick Roomers, unfortunately. So there's only 2 Trick Roomers. In the Denene, it does not have Trick Room. It does have Trick. Same shit, right? So we break through the team with Trick Room initially. Then we set up the Psychic Terrain, and we're able to sweep with Halucha. Set up with Halucha and sweep. Rotom Wash is there to check like Darmanitans and Gyarados and all that stuff. So that's pretty good. Not that Gyarados is going to be as common right now, but what I want to do is I've been advised to change Throat Chop. I think Throat Chop for not Ferrothorn, for Aegislash. It hits Aegislash better. And this particular set is a little bit bulky just to be able to take something. It has enough speed just to outspeed non-scarfed base 95s. And I think, yeah, Psychic Seed is pretty cool. You know, Halucha is just good in general, no matter no Dynamax or Dynamax. What do I think? Okay, I'm sorry, I just got a business phone call, so I couldn't, what's it called? I couldn't include this in the recording, though, because some, you know, top secret Mafia information going on there. Let's see, Zigguratty, who the fuck are you? You have a Frostmoth, and Frostmoth... So, they made a new sprite, and Cinderace, look at this. This is a new sprite as well, but not moving. Okay, if you're trying to introduce a new sprite, you might as well just, you know, make them good. Make them, you know, move and all that stuff. That is interesting. Can you hear the drilling? I'm gonna drill this guy's fucking butthole, man, I swear. This is a new guy drilling, because the last guy who drilled... Okay, yeah, I'm still receiving some messages. I'm sorry about this, you know, just some work, all that stuff. Bisharp is fucking scary, I gotta say, but we do have the Psychic Terrain, which is good. We can let him set up the webs, because our team doesn't care about webs, because Halucha's way of getting the sweep, like Halucha doesn't care about webs just because, you know, it's a flying type. I'm thinking right now, so he probably leads with this. I don't think he leads with anything else. I feel like Renigerus could be a good lead, trying to set up the rocks and Trick Room and like Mementoing out. But we could go Rotom first. Rotom, Volt Switch out. Is it gonna do too much for us on a sticky web? Maybe that's the play, so let's do that. We'll Volt Switch into Rotom, on the Rotom, with the Rotom. At the Rotom, in the Rotom. What is the correct adjective? Okay. So he sets up the webs, very brainless because he sees I have like a Trick Room team. Yes, and the Denene is not affected, but we're Choice Scarf, so we're going to be at normal speed anyway, outspeeding the most important stuff anyway, like a Keldar and Bisharp. We can actually make Stickle Fire the Bisharp. So because Liquidation is so strong, I'm going to Trick Room first. And this does so much fucking damage, my guy. So much damage. He has no Water Bubble, so his Liquidation is very, very much weakened right now. But I will get the racks up. The Stealth racks, you know, no Magic Bounce user, no whatever. And once we get the Stealth racks, it's gonna be good for us. So this motherfucker has Chord Change with his own webs. I'm thinking that because he doesn't have Water Bubble anymore, we can actually set up with Greedent, no? Yeah, he's gonna turn into us with Ditto, but it doesn't really matter. That's not looking too bad, man. Let me Belly Drum because we're so motherfucking slow. So motherfucking slow. We get Orval Cheek Pouch and all that garbage. So what does he do here? Poison Job. Why the fuck do you Poison Job, bro? What is this? On 1500 ladder they run Poison Job? Yeah, I guess. But Body Slam KO this bitch, okay. We don't need Wandering Spirit, fucking Body Slam, whatever it's called. Cheek Pouch, we don't need that anymore. Wandering Spirit is actually not bad. So you see, Wandering Spirit was the ability that our Renigerus had, and now it has migrated to a Greedent, which doesn't even make, you know, Body Slam. This thing dies. Okay, Mach Punch, that's very cute, brah. You have the Wandering Spirit now, and I Body Slam US, and I get the Wandering Spirit back. So Wandering Spirit is just wandering about between the Pokemon. That's funny as fuck. Does he go into his own Ditto? I mean, now, yeah, he goes into his own Ditto, which is pretty funny. He gonna kill us here? But it doesn't even matter because we just go Halucha. Actually, no, I think we set up the terrain within the Nene and just win with Halucha. Because how does he beat the Halucha now? Frostmoth dies to Acrobatics. Cinderace dies as well. Bisharp. Or is not yet. Or not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe I'm calculating a bit incorrectly because we won't be able to set up. Cinderace will be able to take a hit from Halucha, it feels like. Especially if it's not heavy duty booty. You know what I mean? So I don't know, I definitely leave this thing to die. This did its job. I cannot reset it up. So I'm just letting it die. Body Slam, sure. Now I go into the Nene. Should I go Rotom? Well, it's so slow, so maybe I go Rotom. Do I need the Rotom? I could use the Rotom to kill the Cinderace if it gets out of hand. If you know what I'm saying. And if I go Rotom, he might just switch out. Might just switch out and then reverse me with Ditto. Actually, he won't be able to because Ditto does not check Halucha. So maybe that is the better play. We preserve the Halucha to set up on Bisharp, because that way we definitely live a hit. Or even on Cinderace. Or even on Frostmoth. I can't let Frostmoth get out of hand. If he switches into Frostmoth, for example, with the on the Rotom, it might be able to free setup. Yeah, it might be a free setup. It might be a free setup. So I need to go into the Nene here. That's what I gotta do. I will just Psychic. It's gonna do quite a bit. I'm just trying to weaken this thing and set up the Psychic terrain. Oh shit, 72%. That's a lot, my guy. That's a lot. So, and now I go Halucha. I think I have to Acrobatics. Acrobatics will definitely kill. I go for Acrobatics now to lower my defenses. Ah, fuck! It had Wandering Spirit. Oh no. This Wandering Spirit fucking bite me in the ass in the end. This Wandering Spirit. My plan had gone to shit because I forgot that he has the Wandering Spirit now. He copied my Wandering Spirit on the fucking Greedent. So the play was to go Rotom. Get a free setup to fucking Frostmoth. Bro. Oh no. Not like this. And he saw that. And I have to go straight Rotom, do I? I need this for the Bisharp. But I have to stay in. I gotta stay in and I gotta CC. Pyro Ball doesn't kill me. But I have to CC here. It doesn't do enough. Which sucks. Because we're not boosted. We're not faster. Oh my goodness. I need the Rotom though. I mean, I need this thing. But the Psychic terrain is not possible to reset up. I need this thing for, I suppose, the Frostmoth. Acrobatics is not going to be as strong. Bro, everything has gone to shit. The whole plan has gone to shit. Fucking Wandering Spirit. Luckily he misses. I should have stayed in on the miss, for example. I'm just gonna Volt Switch though, because the thing is... I jump kick? Who does that? I'm gonna Volt Switch to KO this thing, because I cannot let him go into Frostmoth. I'll go into Halucha. But Psychic Terrain is over. Psychic Terrain is over. Dude, what the hell? I don't know, bro. Does that mean Bisharp sets up? Does he Suka Punch here? Yeah, he Suka Punches. Okay, Suka Punch mind games. That's the most the funnest thing for me. I Swords Dance again because he Suka Punches again. And I think he Suka Punches again here. Does he? He Suka Punches again here? And the next turn he doesn't Suka Punch. Or does he Suka Punch again? He might Suka Punch again. Shit, he Suka Punched again. Okay. I had a feeling he's gonna Suka Punch again, but I thought I'm just gonna go for it. He said fuck it. I don't care at this point. I think I go Rotom though, and if I burn this thing, it's fine. If I burn this thing, it's fine for us. It's still okay. It's still quite okay. He has to switch in Frostmoth. Is it Heavy Duty Booty as well? He doesn't switch in Frostmoth, which is great. So what? Does he SD? Sure. You can SD as much as you want. I'm just gonna spam Hydro Bump. Because Hatran should be able to beat the Frostmoth because we have Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire is 4 times super effective against it. And, which is what is good. We crit the Hydro Pump, it doesn't really matter too much. We can Volt Switch now. We can Volt Switch now. He actually almost gets the roll. Oh yeah, he almost gets the roll. Okay, never mind. Damn, I was just thinking about what the fuck happened right here. This game is mad. This game is mad and crazy, but we managed to win it. Because I know he has Ice Scales. So maybe I go for the Trick Room here. Do we get to it? Oh, Quiver Dance, and he still dies to Mystical Fire because we're Life Orb. Is he not Ice Scales? I suppose it kills even through Ice Scales. But that was a crazy game because Wandering Spirit almost ended up biting us in the ass. It was just insane, my guy. This was a very much fun game. Wait a second, I need to pause this because I'm getting another phone call. So I'll be right back. Okay. So my partner just called me, my business partner has just called me. I was finishing the game. Called him a minute later and he cannot pick up at this point. Okay. That's fine. Let's get another battle in. Let's get another battle in. Damn it, son. This game this game was so strange. But also, yeah, Wandering Spirit almost bite us in the ass. Because I would have been able to... Cinderace didn't actually die. Because we didn't have any boosts up. So this wasn't correct. I should have gone Rotom. I just didn't want to give a free setup to Frostmoth, if you know what I mean. Because on Rotom, it's essentially a free setup for him. You know what I'm saying? So G-John, J-John, G-John. G-Gon? J-Gon? Okay, Aegislash, Excadrill, solid team. He probably leads either with Renigerus, Grimmsnarl or Excadrill. I want to say we lead into the Nene. Maybe Rotom. Actually Rotom because he leads well against both. Like Renigerus is gonna get taunted by Grimmsnarl. It's a good lead against Excadrill. But it's not a good lead against, if you know what I'm saying, right? I also think he just leads Grimmsnarl, to be honest. Rotom, like maybe Hatran is going to be a good lead then, in this case, but if he leads Excadrill, it's going to be pretty bad. But seeing the team, I don't think he leads Excadrill, to be honest. Should I not predict these kids? I shouldn't predict these kids, to be honest, but he actually leads Grimmsnarl, which is perfect. So, it is actually really perfect for us. I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam. He light screens, whatever. Does a lot of damage. And now I'll be able to get a Trick Room off because he doesn't Why did he taunt? Bro, it's magic bounce, my guy. So, and he's just taunted. In the end, he's just taunted. I suppose he forgot about this shit. But he's gonna be able to get up a reflect. But so be it. But we do have the Trick Room up, which is pretty good for us. He didn't even go for reflect. Okay. Real men don't need Dynamax or reflects. Real men don't need mirrors, man. No reflections. We don't look at our reflections. How do I look in the camera? Ah, fine. Aegislash. Do we need this thing? I think we need this thing for the Como, but we can actually revenge the Como pretty easily. Wait a second, I might just mute right now. Алло? Да, сейчас, одну секунду. Да. На связи, да. Я сейчас снимаю видео, но я прервусь, да. Угу. Хорошо, я тебя понял. Давай. Okay. That's fine. Might have to end the video soon though. I mean, I cannot do anything about it. So, what do I think? I think that maybe we even switch. Rotom is the check for Gyarados. I want to say we just stay in Mystical Fire, but... what is our answer to Aegislash? We have a Renigerus with a Focus Sash, which is pretty good. We have the Trick Room up. We're gonna be faster. Does he kill? He probably kills us if it's just Iron Head, plain Iron Head. And we're not gonna do too much with Mystical Fire, but like, what do we switch into? Do we switch into Renigerus? He would be able to get... Maybe we do switch into Renigerus, because we could use this thing to switch in on the Como. I want to say we have Sash and Renigerus, but it doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. He actually has these. He plain has these, which is quite interesting. Why? Because I didn't expect that to happen. I thought he would attack me. Because Mystical Fire, even through the light screen, I wanted him to change into the other form to be able to outspeed him with Renigerus and just go for the EQ. To maybe even KO him. But let's go for the Stealth Rocks here as he attacks me. We have the Sash. Does he have Focus? Oh, he probably has Shadow Sneak. So maybe I fucked up. Maybe I actually fucked up. I didn't fuck up. We are still faster because of the last turn of Trick Room. Why didn't he? So no King's Shield and no Shadow Sneak. That is pretty interesting. He goes into this though. But the thing is, I can just Trick Room because he can't spin, which we need for the Gyarados. We need the rocks. And he can't, like, I don't want to go into Hatran predicting him to go for rocks. We don't really care about the rocks too much with this team. So I'm just going to Trick Room here. That's going to allow me to get up this. And now we'll be able to go for EQ. Is this the right Renigerus set? Yes, this is the right Renigerus set with 116 attack, which allows you to kill Excadrill from full. So I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. If he brings in these two Pokemon that are immune to Earthquake, I'm gonna be able to Memento. He goes into Gyarados, sure. It's heavy duty booty Gyarados, which is pretty interesting, but I'm just going to Memento out into Rotom, Scrotum, you know, all that stuff. J-John goes back into Excadrill. Very interesting. To take the Memento? Is that what he just did? I think Greedent. I want to say Greedent sets up, but I can actually go Hetran. I can go Hetran and Mystical Fire. We want to get some Greedent action, but we have 2 more turns. I feel like this isn't the play. Like, Greedent action is not the play. This did not matter, I'm pretty sure, with Life Orb Max Special Attack. Greedent action would have been cool, but we are positioning ourselves pretty good against anything that comes out. Like, he goes Gyarados, sure, my guy. I'm just gonna Psychic. Or should I go straight? I think I need to go straight into Rotom because he definitely sets up here. Is it Power Whip though? That's the real question. Is it Power Whip? I kind of would like to use this thing for Como. Do I attack? Okay, the Mafia is going to strangle him. You see, he left because this is an intense moment and Mafia is about to strangle this dude. I want to say... I want to say I just Psychic, to be fair, because it does so much damage, 70%. As he DDs, I knew he was gonna DD, but he has to attack me here. He has to attack me here, otherwise he just dies. Do I maybe sack something? No, I'm not gonna sack something. I'm gonna try to Trick Room. Try to Trick Room. Maybe he does some crazy shit. I mean, again, there's no way he doesn't attack me here, because otherwise he just dies. Rotom should be, unless it's Power Whip, which it really might be, because he doesn't have any grass move on his team. How does he beat Seismitoad with this team? His team gets completely walled by Seismitoad, which is a big problem. But we should not forget that Endedanene outspeeds at this rate. Endedanene outspeeds as well. We could just go into it and finish him off with a Psychic. That's why I definitely needed some damage in right now. Because I knew this was going to be the case, because he knew that the Trick Room was going to end, and he would be able to DD up. If that makes sense, you know? And the Mafia has strangled him successfully. What can I say? Good job. Mafia doing his job silently. So while we have some time, I'm gonna bring you another battle. I should be making these into like 40-minute videos and whatnot. I will try to do that because you've been asking me to do this sort of thing. Why is the lighting not good enough? Why am I so dark? Why I look like Illuminati? Have you ever seen Illuminati? Not Illuminati, bro. We're talking about the head, the Mafia head. I'm the godfather of the Mafia, man. User 626. Very cool name. Nice. Rain Team. Which our team kind of devours, sort of. What is his lead? Perhaps Pelipper? I can just go Rotom, Scrotum. I can just lead Scrotum, Rotom. I want to say we lead Scrotum because, yeah, we could lead Renigerus, take the hit with Focus Sash, get the Trick Room up, get some racks, get some stealth racks. Maybe that is the way. But like in the rain, Fire Fang is not gonna do too much. Maybe that is the way. Actually, no, let's go Scrotum. Let's go Scrotum on the Pelipper. Force him, like he doesn't have... Why I went to Scrotum? Because he doesn't have a Seismitoad on his team. So there is no electric immunity. We can just Volt Switch out on the Ferrothorn. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Unless he's Iron Head. Hatren kind of walls this thing. We know... I know that we're in the rain. But that's not that important. He doesn't have good switch-ins into this either. Mystical Fire is still gonna do a lot. I can even go for the Trick Room. But I think I'm just gonna Mystical Fire. If he goes back into Pelipper, so be it. If he goes into anything else, like he might just switch straight into Dracovish. He does do that. So with Trick Room on that, and I believe I want to Calc, but I want to say Dazzling Gleam probably does not kill. But like I don't have a switch either into this thing. Like there's no way I can switch into him. So Hetren. Why is it blank set? Blank fucking set, my guy. What? Okay, let's put Modest. I mean, they didn't implement any of this shit yet. Draco Vish. And Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam. Oh, it kills even without. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. It kills even without the Life Orb. So this is gonna drop. This is gonna drop, which is perfect. Siri. We got our Trick Room up, which is great. So Dracovish is gone because I had no switch-ins into this motherfucker. It was an obvious switch just because it 4 times resists the Mystical Fire. There's like nothing I can literally do to this fucking Dracovish. Right now he is in a difficult situation because his only way of actually not taking too much damage is going Ferrothorn, but it's still gonna take a lot with Mystical Fire. He can go Ditto, transform into me, and try to weaken me, but then he's gonna weaken his own Ditto. So he decides to go into Rotom, because Rotom is, I suppose, the least important member right now, but Psychic is gonna do a lot, my guy. 55%. Oh, shit, son. And he decides to Trick, which is interesting. I get the Scarf. It doesn't really matter, because I'm still so motherfucking slow. I wanna say he switches into Ferrothorn here. I wanna say. Maybe he stays in. He knows he's actually gonna die right now. I want to say the Ferrothorn switch is coming out. He didn't switch. Fuck. Okay, I misplayed. I misplayed like hell. He thought he's going to be faster in the Trick Room. Did he really think he's going to be faster? But at least that prevents him from going into Ferrothorn. he goes into this. The thing is, the thing about this is that I'm still faster. I can get a special attack drop right now. That way, he didn't reset up the rain, which is good because only 3 turns left. He's probably gonna have to like U-turn out or actually like attack me. I don't have a good switch in again. Headran did some damage already. I know we kind of need the Headran for the Ferrothorn, but we have Mystical Fire on this, we have Fire Fang here, Haluchia's close combat, so like Ferrothorn is not a problem. I feel like I'm just gonna stay in Mystical Fire for some, not just damage, but also the reduction of special attack, because that way Skull doesn't do too much. Now Skull doesn't even KO me at this rate, but we're wasting the rain turns. Maybe I can actually bring in Rotom right now. Rotom right now, and Volt Switch back into like Headran. Let's go Rotom, because this way we reduced its special attack a little bit. You see, this does 15. He doesn't burn me, which is great. So I'm able to just Volt Switch right now. He has to save this thing. He's gonna go Ferrothorn. The rain is over. The rain is over. He just decides to let this Pelipper die. Okay, and he just dips after that. Sure, my guy. What was that? He was predicting me to predict the Ferrothorn, but he already saw the lefties and do what? Will-O-Wisp? Bro, there's no... because I did this because there was the last turn of rain. I would have been able to Volt Switch into one of my Mystical Fire users and actually KO that Ferrothorn. Not really KO, but you know, go Headran, for example. I could have gone Greedent even. Like, you know, set up a little just to damage on this thing. Maybe it wasn't even the best idea from me, but you see what I mean? Just without the rain, being able to Mystical Fire the Ferrothorn, try to scare him off. But I mean, clean 6-0, what can I say? 6-0, let's get another one then. Another one in, and I'll probably go after that. Definitely a longer video than usually. But we can do even longer, you know what I'm saying? Why do I look a little bit swollen? Swollen in terms of like swollen face. Real men don't give a fuck, man. Jong, what is that name? He hit the timer right motherfucking away. He doesn't even think about anything. Darmanitan is a little bit of a problem. I could lead off Rotom right away on the Darmanitan. U-turn is still gonna do a lot though. And it's not gonna do too much for us because it's just gonna go into Hydreigon after that. Which doesn't really, like, I can just Volt Switch. The thing is, I want to just go Renigerous. I need to go Renigerous and start setting up shit. I don't think he leads off with Grimmsnarl, to be fair. Looking at the team right now, he might though, but if I lead off Headran, that's gonna be a big-ass motherfucking problem if he leads with Darmanitan. Maybe I do that on the Grimmsnarl. Should we do that? But I mean, whenever, like, what was this rule? It was, dude, like, whoever has the Darmanitan leads with a fucking Darmanitan. Especially because I have a Renigerous. Yeah, he definitely leads Darmanitan. Let's lead off the Renigerous. And Darmanitan is the lead. Perfect. Perfect, why? Because I'm able to actually get the Trick Room off, unless he flinches me right here. Trick Room is going to be quite crucial right now, because I would be able to get up the rocks right away. Cinderace is still... Cinderace is here, though. Maybe that's not the best. Okay. For the final battle, we need some cucumber ASMR. I'm trying to form a game plan. He has 2 priority users, which is really bad for us. His team is quite tough. Renigerous wasn't the best lead because he has Core Change. You generally want to kill the Core Change user before setting up anything. It seems like the Mafia is able to strangle him. He went into the battle, clicked the timer right away, and now it's taking 25 years to pick him up. Tough guy, sure. It's just Mafia doing his job silently. Hydreigon is not a threat to a team like this, a particular team like this. We haven't seen any Dragapult, by the way, which is interesting. I want to see, like, what do we do to Cinderace? Cinderace is definitely heavy duty booty core change. So we have the Rotom for that. Maybe I Trick Room and actually switch. Because the thing is, like, if I set up the rocks, but he might just U-turn into Mamoswine. Or Icicle Crash and then switch into Mamoswine. But we can force him to go for core change. My team doesn't care about rocks too much. The Mafia just strangled this dude. Full on strangled this motherfucker. Okay. I mean, Mafia does do his job silently. You have this one for a reason. Whatever happens, this is the red hotline, the emergency Mafia emergency hotline. So this dude, okay, Mafia did his job silently again. This dude hit the timer button right away when he just got into the battle, and then timed out himself. Clowns. What am I supposed to say? Clowns. That's cool. Well, it means one more. What can I say? Oh no. Milotic. Milo Dick. Galisopod. These pieces of sheets, as they say in Russia. Excadrill. Is that Excadrill lead? It feels like he has to lead off Excadrill. But then Renigerus is very good. Seeing the Renigerus, I don't believe he leads with Excadrill. Though he might. He might lead off Galisopod. Let me just lead Renigerus, fuck it. Do we need it for anything? Only like Excadrill. Yeah, now I hit the timer, bro. And Kench is going to time out himself right now, it seems. Okay, Kench. Yeah, I suppose he's thinking. Again, another core change user, which kind of sucks. We've seen a lot of Cinderace today, right? That is pretty interesting. We could even lead Rotom. Rotom Scrotum. But if he leads Excadrill, it's not going to be the best for us. So that's why I say Renigerus is good. Because for him to KO Renigerus right away, like, he cannot KO it first of all. Second of all, even if he gets the rocks with the Excadrill, it doesn't really matter too much. We both get our rocks, and that way we don't care about the core change. So we're both gonna have rocks on our side. We are able to set up the Trick Room then in this case if he leads with Excadrill. The thing is, maybe if it's core change, it's not... No, I'm not saying it's not rocks Excadrill, but maybe he doesn't lead with Excadrill then, if he has the core changer. And what is it? Let me see. He picked a move finally. It is Galisopod. Interesting. So it's Galisopod, and he might just like not first impression, but like attack and then go Cinderace. Maybe that is his play. Razor Shell. Oh shit. This is the worst case scenario. I forgot about that. My friend and one viewer of mine, one of my subscribers on YouTube, his name is Zilbersh. He told me that the worst thing with Renigerus, whenever you see Galisopod, do not lead with Renigerus. Because the worst case scenario is they attack you and you get their emergency exit and then you don't do anything and you get fucking catapulted out. Which happened here. And I don't even want to go Rotom because Volt Switch is still obvious. Brah. This is a bra moment right here. What the F? What the F? This has changed my whole approach to this game. I think we're on such a back foot right away. I need to Volt Switch, but if he goes Excadrill, I'm gonna look like a clown. Let me fucking Hydro Pump. I'm gonna make this aggressive play. I don't give a motherfuck. Who brings an Excadrill and a Rotom, my guy? Who the fuck are you? What kind of creature is that? But, I have to also make a play here. play of bluffing the Scarf, because he doesn't see any potential Scarfer on my team. What is a Scarf? Does he think in the Nene is Scarfed? Definitely not. Maybe he sees that I'm a Trick Room team, but what I want to say, he doesn't attack me here. We kind of need this for maybe Milotic. He doesn't attack me here, I believe. He probably either switches or goes for something. He attacked me here. Fuck. But at least he doesn't get the rocks up. I should have switched into Hawlucha. Finished them off. Yeah. Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? I think I have to go Renigorous, I think. Is that Bandit? If it's Razor Shell, it's probably Bandit, because nobody runs Razor Shell. Why no Liquidation? I think it would take a Bandit first impression, no? Yeah, and he's locked into that, no? So Wandering Spirit. I have Emergency Exit, but it doesn't matter at this point. And do I Rocks? I think I value Trick Room. He's not Bandit. Good to know. But what is his item? Like, I didn't see the Life Orb damage. So I thought maybe he's not Bandit, you know what I'm saying? And so how do we answer this bitch? I think I go Rotom and I just Volt Switch. I have to do that because we need some damage on this thing. It's Suka Punch, because I was about to say we take an Aqua Jet. I keep forgetting it's Suka Punch. Bro, I'm getting annihilated right now. What can I say? I'm actually getting fucked. I think we have to go Hatren and set up the Greedent. It seems like that's what we gotta do. So go Hatren. I fucking have to Trick Room. Bro, I'm getting, like, Golisopod just dismantled this whole team. What can I do, my guy? He gets the defense drop, which means that he's actually, like, Suka Punch is gonna do quite a bit to us now. I cannot even go Greedent now and set up at this exact rate. I have to just, luckily we get him to it's not even emergency exit fucking range. Oh, no. Bro, it's 50%. It's 50%. Catapult the motherfucker out. I get my belly drum. Bro, this is not looking... CC? I keep forgetting these things also get CC. And now Suka Punch kills us, right? I was sure I can take any sort of hit with an ease. He actually didn't go for Suka Punch. That is pretty interesting. So we actually get one more kill. Does Milotic live? I feel like Milotic might live. Milotic is just so fucking good. 1268 attack. 1268, my guy. Who do you think you is? So, let's see. Cinderace. Interesting. Dead. Suka Punch Cinderace doesn't kill us though, which is great. Because Greedent is so fat. Look at his HP. 444. Milotic comes out. Definitely KOs us, but I'm gonna go for Body Slam. So, what do we do? Now we have to try to set up with Hawlucha. Not get burned. Because he's not actually Flame Orb, which is pretty good. So we go into the Nene. I feel like we need to trick. We need to get rid of this Scarf. We trick anything, which is this thing, which is Blunder Policy. And he puts us to sleep, doesn't miss right away, of course. But this is where I go straight into Hawlucha. Does he switch? He has to switch. He has to motherfucking switch. He does switch. Hydreigon. Since we have the Spadef, we should be able to take this hit, my guy. He goes back into Milotic. This thing is Scarfed. He has to, like, Scald me now. I think I need one more. I think I need one more, my guy. Okay, this is getting intense. I think I need one more, and it comes down to whether I get... Hawlucha Electric Seed, doesn't even matter. Yeah, we're max attack. Milotic. Actually, we're Adamant, I think. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, we're Adamant. So, Milotic, are you defensive? Not Brave Bird. I'm gonna calc Acrobatics. Acrobatics. How do we do Acrobatics? 110. Oh, not +2. Dude, that does nothing. So we need +4. +4 for close combat to kill. Why is the difference so big? What the hell? Actually, +2 close combat might kill. So what we gotta do here... Do we kill the Hexorus from +2? I think we need one more, my guys. I think we need one more. 311. What does Hexorus? Hexorus... Use Swords Dance, for example. No, it dies to CC. Why is the difference so big? I changed the power. Acrobatics is 110. What if we put electric terrain? It doesn't matter. Why does acrobatics? No item. Oh, now it's fine. 55, but no item. Yeah, it should KO now, actually. Where is my logic? I'm gonna run out of time. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just, 84 to 99. And against Haxorus. Dude, we have no time left, but it doesn't even matter. Against Haxorus, it KOs the Haxorus, and it definitely KOs the Hydreigon. So I have to CC and try to get the roll. We don't get the roll. What kind of... Blizzard? He misses the Blizzard, which is perfect. Who runs Blizzard, my guy? Who the fuck runs Blizzard, my guy? What? The fuck is wrong with you? Okay, so, it's blunder policy. That's why. It's competitive blunder policy. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that. So it's Hypnosis called Blizzard to miss it and activate the blunder policy. And the Calculite. Why did the Calculite? Is that not the correct spread? Because we're actually, yeah, we're adamant. And what does he go? Haxorus, even if this dude, yeah, Haxorus just dies. Even if it had first impression, it definitely did not kill me. It's resisted and all that stuff. And that's looking like game. Halucha doing the job. Dude, we're so close to losing this game because I got such on a back foot in the beginning of the game. And we're such in a bad position. And yeah. You know what? I feel like some of the views have gone down lately because I haven't brought you, not just not long enough videos, but videos with not good battles. Like the battles weren't actually like exciting and all that stuff. That's my bad. I've been trying to post as many videos as possible, and I've been doing, you know, the suspect test, trying to record it from start to finish. That's why the battles weren't that great. But I think in this live, the battles were pretty interesting. I cannot say they were that good, but we had to do some calcs, we had to do some thought, you know, trying to do some tactical stuff. So maybe this one is better. Again, leave a like. 25 likes would give you another video right away. You know how it goes, all that good stuff. That's it for now. I'm Mefesto.